Hey guys, Why the Gaming Wolf here. Thank you for watching. First of all, I'm doing a weekly upload, trying to start a new thing to keep myself active on YouTube. So I didn't really know what game to play for my weekly upload, so then I figured I haven't played Driving Simulator in so long, so I'll just do a short tutorial about the cars on Driving Simulator, because with the controls, a lot of people get confused with the controls and stuff. It's not a mobile guide, but some of the things could help you. If you do play mobile, it could help you with some of the controls. It's mostly if you use alt accounts or something if your friends are trying to use your car or something. So here I have the San S4, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of things about a friend driving the car. So some of you may wonder, I bought this car and I'm letting my friend drive it, why can they not enter a race in it? Well, they don't allow that in the game because people would just have their friend that's been playing this game for a really long time, they would grind and get a really good car, then just AFK on the game and allow their friend to use this car to just grind in money from races. So it doesn't really make it fair, and it's not a great way to learn how to play the game. So they did not allow that. They removed that from the game completely. I believe it might have used to be in the game, but they removed it if it used to be in the game. So we're going to switch this screen on over to my alt account Roblox, which is also on PC. Switch this over here. There we go. Alright. Let me find where my cursor is. There we go. So we're just going to select, as you can see, I literally just joined the game with this car. We're just going to select a random car. I'm not even going to be driving it. There we go. So now we're going to run over here to my main account's car. My main account is in the driver's seat. So now I have to hop out of the driver's seat on my main account, and I'm going to move out of the way. I'm just going to hop in the passenger seat so I don't just ditch my car somewhere. And this random person just took my car. Okay. Let me get out of the car. Come on. I gotta respawn my car now because this random person just took it. Okay. Here we are. Here. I'm just gonna hop in the passenger seat. Okay. Now I have someone in the passenger seat. There we go. I'm gonna hop in the passenger seat on my alternative account if people would stop getting in. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna drive away. Now I'm gonna get in, and now I'm gonna drive even further because someone's probably gonna chase me. I'm just gonna use this bridge here okay, I'm not gonna do that one because someone will probably hit me. Here we go, I'll just use this little alley. So I'm gonna hop out of the car on my main account. I'm gonna hop out of the car on my alt account. And now I'm going to go over here and get in the driver's seat. So as you can see, I can get into the driver's seat and I can drive. I'm going to hop in this with my main account, hop in the passenger seat. There we go. I can drive with my main account, my alternative account. But for going to race, I cannot enter the races. And that was a totally failed jump. We're going to swing around here and go find a spot where there is a race spot. We're just going to test out the speed here and run this track, half of the around the world track. See if I remember all of my turn signals, spots that I exactly had to start turning, otherwise I would go off the road and fail. And then we're gonna go to the around the world circle and see if I can enter it. Just to show you guys. This is always the part that gets me while I'm in the race. So there is a current race going on here. So we're just gonna wait for them to end. Let's look at the leaderboard while we're waiting. Oh, there we go, it ended. So if we're looking at this, it says 4 of 2 players. When I drive onto it, it's supposed to say 5, because, see, as these people are entering, that's going up. It's not counting me because I'm not the main driver of this car. And I'll let them teleport it. And I did not teleport with them. So when your alternative account or your friend, whoever is not the main owner of your car, if they're driving your car, they can drive it. They can go anywhere they want with it. They just cannot enter races. So if your car gets stolen, say you're AFK or something, and your car is just sitting there and you're not in the driver's seat, and you come back and someone stole it, you don't have to worry about them using your car to grind their own money, because, yeah, they can drive it around, but they cannot enter any races. And goes for the passenger seat. We're going to hop out of the driver's seat on my alt account. Now we're going to go over to my main account, and we're going to switch over to the driver's seat. And on my alt account, we're going to pop into the passenger seat. Now we're going to switch over my screen back to my main account's screen. There we go. Alright. So now we're going to go back to the Around the World platform, and we're going to show you guys, since I am the original owner of the car, I'm going to show you guys how that works to where I can now enter the race. I know that a lot of people wondered, like, why can't my car enter the race? What's wrong? Is this a glitch? It is not a glitch. Unfortunately, if you did not buy the car and you do not own the car, you cannot race it. But the owner can always race it. If you can't enter the races when you're the owner, then I'd say probably Leave and Rejoin would fix that, because I would just say leaving and rejoining would fix that, because it's just a quick little glitch. Maybe respawn your car, get it off the map, then respawn it. That might also help. I have no idea. I haven't had that glitch, but I know other people probably have. So we're just waiting for this race to open up. The quickest person is 2 seconds. That's... What? That don't even make sense. 2 seconds. You can't even travel this entire map in 2 seconds. Let's see if there's a new car. Cars. No, there's not even a new car. There's the holiday present car. But I seriously doubt that can travel this entire map that quick. Alright, we're gonna exit the shop because the race is ready. Okay, now you see as I got onto it, that counted again. See how it says 4, now it says 5. If you do get onto the platform at the very last second, it sometimes will not count it, because if you were at the very last second, it didn't have time to process it. See how now I can enter the race if I'm the owner of the car. Without being the owner of the car, you cannot enter the race. There's no restrictions. If you're in the passenger seat, you're just completely along for the ride. If you're in the passenger seat, which just totally wrecked my time. If you're in the passenger seat, there's no restrictions. You're just along for the ride. You can't drive. You can't do anything. It's controlless. And you probably know that if you have played before. Some games, I know that there's like a passenger drivers thing where the driver can click a button to where they can both drive. One can control the speed and the other can control the steering and that stuff. This game does not allow that. I know a lot of people have asked, how do I get it? How do I get my passenger to drive? But unfortunately, that does not work. And even if they did add that, I seriously doubt you could enter the races then. But you might be able to, because it's not like the driver can just go AFK. And even if they added a thing to where you could transfer all of the driving stuff, like the steering and the gas and the brakes and everything, to the passenger, I'm sure it definitely wouldn't let you in a race then if they did add that. And at that point, why not just switch seats? Seriously though. So that's basically all of the tips and tricks that I have today. And for the mobile players, I know that the controls are really hard with like the gas pedal and everything, and some have the steering wheel on their screen. I hate the steering wheel. That's why I hate playing these games on mobile. But there's really no way you can get around that, honestly, which is super sad because it's just, I don't know. And the gameplay paused. That is actually great that just popped up on my screen. Otherwise, I would have completely forgot about that. When you are in a race, it will do gameplay pause sometimes. If it's trying to load the map, that's what gameplay paused is. If it's trying to load the map, but it's not loading fast enough, it'll do gameplay pause, so you don't just like run into something with nothing. Like if you went into the city and the city didn't load and you was just going through the plains. That's why they added gameplay paused. It really sucks if you're in a race. I really suggest don't play Driving Simulator if your internet is really bad. I have tried to play Driving Simulator on a hotspot before, and my time on Around the World was before like 52 seconds. It went up to like 2 minutes and 30 seconds from all the gameplay paused. And the service on the hotspot I was using wasn't amazing, but it wasn't terrible. It had like 2 bars, I think, 1 bar. It didn't have a lot, but I was expecting it to do a little bit better than what it did. I have pretty decent internet. I know that there was an internet that I used before. It was an actual internet. It wasn't hotspot or any of that stuff. It was actually a internet box and that kind of stuff. I still got the same thing. It wasn't as bad, but I got it pretty bad. So if your internet's bad, I wouldn't even suggest playing Driving Simulator, because it's over at that point. Unless you just want to look around at something, which even then it'd probably get really frustrating. But racing, I wouldn't. Tasks, if you're in the middle of your 60-day tasks or something, say you're at 30 days or even 59 days and you have 1 more day but you're going to be out of the house and you can't get on, if you have a really trustworthy friend, now do not give out your account information to anyone unless they're like a sibling that you can 110% trust that they wouldn't do anything. I mean, yeah, siblings, they fight, but you should be able to trust your sibling that they won't delete a bunch of stuff. Or even your best friend from school. I wouldn't do a friend from school, but a sibling, yeah, I could trust. I definitely wouldn't do a friend online. Remember, never give out your account password to anyone, rather it's your best friend or you've known them for 10 years. Do not give your account password to them unless you are ready to take a chance. A good way to test your friends is by getting another account and getting like easy progress on it. say a lot of people are into Adopt Me. I know a lot of people that get scammed on Adopt Me. Get yourself some pets and some cars and some baby toys and all that stuff, and get the account good-ish, not amazing, and then be like, oh, I can't get on today, and give the account information to your friend to test and see if they're trustworthy. Even then, I still probably wouldn't trust them with my account. Just to be on the safe side, don't give out your account password to anyone. That goes to everyone that watched this video. And thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Also, I'm going to be trying to do a weekly upload. I'm not very good with schedules, but I'm going to be trying because I want to get 200 videos along with 200 subs. 1 sub per video. So please hit that like and subscribe button if this video was helpful at all, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.